So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
As you watch the tape from last week, it really just came down to decision-making. Just too often he made the wrong throw, the wrong read, the wrong decision, and it ended up costing his team pretty heavily. So it gets back to the basics. Just trust your eyes. Take what the defense is giving you. You don't have to force things. As the game goes on, those opportunities to attack, they'll present themselves.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll get this one complete to the rookie from Wisconsin. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. RPO, that one is complete, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
41-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to
All
go.
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
33-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes...
And he's in! Donovan Edwards! Touchdown, Anchorage! Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Nighthawks will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Blues nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. We're going to run it, and this is LaQuint Allen. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
And 10.
to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Richie Grant.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That is caught outright on the RPO. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw, and he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Josh Haskell getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Nighthawks.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Nighthawks will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Blues offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Richie Grant up from the secondary to get in on that one.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9. Slot man in motion right. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
11 more yards.
Here's first and 10.
It's another St. Louis first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
It's second down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. The slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw. The open man is Atkins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up third and 12.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
17 yards.
17 yards, the gain there. And that will be a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Blues.
Let's go now.
Tight end motioning left. A carry here for Allen. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
His kick is perfect. And the Blues get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll start at the 2. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jack Kaiser in on the tackle.
Brings up second.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Up the middle. Here's Edwards. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Still second down.
Incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. The Michigan man, David Ojabo. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. Here comes the Nighthawks punt team. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Blues offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. On the give, this is out. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So, 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The Nighthawks offense. And their running back set to go once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
The 19-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Give for Edwards running right. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Anchorage. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now, for the point after. He's got it. And the Nighthawks move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Nighthawks 21, Blues 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Blues offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. 1st down now. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run here with Allen. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
At his own 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 5. Now for Allen. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
That one hauled in. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
The throw here is complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
They'll look to throw yet again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. And the Nighthawks are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. Second down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. You'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. Now a second timeout called by the defense, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Blues offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a first and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again here, second and 10.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Now, faking the give. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
That'll be taken in by Edwards. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd down and 3. Back to the air one more time. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
A big play there. And even 30 yards. Go. He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So, halftime straight ahead. And we'll send it to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
This will be returned from the 6, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5.
32-yard line.
On the handoff, it is Allen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
St. Louis. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
50-yard line.
They'll run with Allen. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And a St. Louis 1st down.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Nighthawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. Listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Now give up the middle. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Let's go now. Hey. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. 1st down and more past midfield. A gain of 16, good enough for a 1st down.
For Anchorage, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun, give to Edwards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and for the defense that can run to the ball, you're able to get you down for a loss.
3rd and 2.
Here we go. 6.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Nighthawks will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Blues offense back onto the field for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll run with Allen. And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
He'll drop to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The open man is Atkins. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That one swung out wide to Allen. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. But they are set up with 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The offense will line up for a
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Nighthawks offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And they look to finish it off here in the 4th. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 9. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. There's that man again, another catch. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 24 through the air. And that will be a 1st down.
34-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
A run, it's Edwards. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
1st down.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Nighthawks. His 4th TD grab of the season. touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Blues 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Blues offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Blues.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Now, faking the give, moving to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's enough for a first down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This is caught at 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Blues. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Blues are able to edge a bit closer.
Blues 16.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Second and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll get this complete to Allen. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's good for a St. Louis first down.
Throwing now on first and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, St. Louis. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
the point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Blues are able to cut into the deficit.
34. Blues 23.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Here's Edwards. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cougar 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
At the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll drop to throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Anchorage. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Blues offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
10 yards.
2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 41-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That one swung out wide to Allen. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3. It is 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Man in motion, heading left. Back to the air one more time. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Third and a yard. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. That one incomplete.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it